Historic handshake, Obama, Castro meet and greet. This was the handshake that shook the Western Hemisphere. President Obama briefly met his Cuban counterpart, Raul Castro, on Friday night at a dinner for the dozens of Latin American leaders convening in Panama City for the Summit of the Americas. This was historic. The two nations have barely been on speaking terms, officially, for more than 50 years. The meeting was so important that Bernadette Meehan, National Security Council spokesperson, issued a statement. At the Summit of the Americas this evening, President Obama and President Castro greeted each other and shook hands. Cuba and the United States had endured a half-century of enmity, the tension worsened by the two nations being only 90 miles apart. Key events of those years include some of the most traumatic in modern U.S. history, such as the Cuban Missile Crisis, the Bay of Pigs and the Mariel boatlift of 1980. But the two leaders have been building up to the historic face-to-face. Obama spoke by phone Wednesday with the Cuban leader before heading to Panama. They met Friday at the dinner and are expected to spend a lot more time together on Saturday when the summit begins in earnest. Obama arrived in Panama late Thursday for the conference, which in years past was tinged with Panama City at Cuba's exclusion. Moments after Marine One, Obama's helicopter, touched down in Panama City, Castro's plane landed on the same tarmac. Panamanian television carried both arrivals live. During their phone call Wednesday, Obama and Castro discussed the ongoing process of normalizing relations between the United States and Cuba, according to Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes. He said it made sense for the two leaders to communicate before their anticipated interactions Friday and Saturday. Those run-ins will represent the highest-level talks between the United States and Cuba since